again. Today I'm going to show you a flip through of the Gamma level of Math UC. Math UC is set up a little differently than most other math curriculums. It's not a spiral approach, it's a mastery approach with review. So the Gamma level, sorry, my baby's playing in the background. The Gamma level is single and multi-digit multiplication. So it comes shrink wrapped. They always have the student book with the test booklet. Let's take a look inside. You can, of course, buy it with the instructor's book, but I already had that for my other son. Now, I don't use the test booklet every week for tests. You can, but since I'm already doing math with my kids one-on-one every day, taking a test seems kind of pointless because I already know how they're doing in math. So let's look inside. So they have a test for each lesson. These are perforated. You can tear them out really easily. So the way I use this book, since I don't give tests each week, is once he's done with the whole book, I go back and find the unit tests, like this, and I have him take all those. And then if he has trouble with any of the things on here, we go back to that section in the test book and work on that. I also use these for extra practice. If there's a concept my kids are having a hard time understanding, then if the week's worth of the student book isn't enough, I also have them do this one too. So I have them do the tests in here before I move on. If there's anything they have a hard time with, we maybe cover that until they can understand it. Because you don't want to go on to the next book if they have holes in their understanding. And here's the student workbook. This covers single and multiple digit multiplication. It's perforated, so all the pages tear out really easily. If you wanted to put it in page protectors so you could reuse it with other kids, you can. It's big enough to write on with a pen, I think. I don't do that, but you could. Okay, so here is the table of contents. Each week has A through F and a test. So you're not going to cover one chapter each week unless you double up or skip something. Oh, they also have an enrichment in each one, a G on each level. I don't know why it's here. I guess it's just if you want extra practice. I wish it was on here though, so you could just kind of keep track. So if you want to check off what they're doing, you can. I don't normally do this. I just go to the next page. But here's all the things we're going to cover. Basically all of multiplication. There's only 30 weeks scheduled here, but if you add the F's to it, it gives you about 6.5 extra weeks if you do one page a day. So it still comes out to a full year of math. The Matthew C program has an application and enrichment section at the back. They're not in the table of contents. It only takes a couple of days to do it. And they usually just have A and B, so it's not very long at all. The glossy, and then they have a certificate you can give your kids too. Right. We love Matthew C. If I had had math like this in school, I would not have struggled with it, I don't think.